So, Chris,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been the County Veteran Service Officer since 2016 for Marquette County. I was raised in this county. I left for many years and came back and applied for this position and was hired. I had a career of 26 years in the military, and I enjoy working with veterans. After my retirement, I went to college, got a degree in psychology, and used that to get my position as a county veteran service officer. And love my job. It's the best job I ever had, and I enjoy helping the veterans in my county.
Thank you for sharing that information. Well, tell us a little bit about Marquette County.
Marquette County has about 16,000 people in it. Total, we have around between 1,500 and 2,000 veterans in the county. The veteran population that we have is about, majority is Korean War and Vietnam veterans. A lot of people come to our county to retire after they've worked somewhere else. And we do have a few World War II veterans, but we spend a lot of time working with the Vietnam veterans and Korean War veterans. We're starting to get a larger number of veterans that were involved in Afghanistan and Iraq recently. But the majority of our population, we've got a lot of people that are retired that live here.
That's great information. Thank you for sharing that. What do you think, or what would you say some of the unique challenges veterans face in your county?
The challenges we face is housing for veterans at a decent price. We don't have a lot of rent-controlled housing in our county. And so we have veterans sometimes living in pretty poor conditions because they don't want to leave where they're at because they don't have anything else they can afford. Another thing that we have that happens within the county is just plain low income for people. And we assist them with that any way possible. The most important thing that we do, and the most often what we do with veterans, is we get them enrolled in VA healthcare, which is the greatest benefit that is available to a veteran, in my opinion. We also have veterans come in to get compensation for illnesses and injuries, and we're very successful at doing that, as well as my other CVSOs in the state. We work really hard at it, and we spend a lot of time on it, working on claims with veterans and assisting them however possible.
I totally understand. One question that I'll ask is, how has the pandemic affected the veteran population in Marquette County?
The biggest effect was that the veterans of my county like to just drive into the office and see us. And that was okay. But during the pandemic, the county board ordered the doors for the building to be locked. So I had a lot of veterans that would drive here, come to the door, and the door was locked. So they drive back home and call me on the telephone because they still needed assistance. Recently, as in the last 30 days, the county board approved having the doors unlocked to our building. So now veterans have easier access. Another challenge that we came into was we're doing a lot more work by mail. So it increases the amount of time to perform an action for a veteran. We have to mail to their house. And then once they get it, they sign it, and then they mail it back to us. And it just takes a little longer to do things than it used to. But we're still able to perform the same services. It just takes a little longer.
Great. Are there any local veteran organizations in your county that you all partner with?
The only veterans organizations that we have in the county is the VFWs and the American Legions. And I am a member of the American Legion. I also attend the county American Legion meetings when they have them. They have a county commander. I also go to the VFW meetings each year. The pandemic, of course, prevented me from visiting them last year, but I'm already scheduled to start going out and visiting and talking with those organizations. It's really nice because there's a lot of rumors out there, and I can dispel a lot of rumors, not to mention I'll get referrals about people that need assistance when I go out and do that.
Great. Now, over the last couple of months, we've spoken with several county veteran service officers. So, and just like you mentioned, I know that you said you help a lot of Vietnam era veterans, and you're recently starting to see some Gulf War and things of that veterans as well. What are some of the things that you see coming across your desk, or veterans coming in your office, or some of the help that you would think that they would need for veterans currently returning home? What are some of the needs that you see veterans needing help with now?
They a lot of them come back and they want to go to college, or finish college, whatever the case may be, and that's one thing that they need assistance with so that they can do that. Another thing that they need assistance with is if they did have injuries from their service and stuff, they just need to be able to sit down and discuss with someone what options are available to them. Should they file a claim or shouldn't they, and why? And in most cases, they probably should file a claim, but sometimes veterans say, no, I don't want to, and that's fine. That's their decision. Another thing that they come back with is VA healthcare. That they come back and they need healthcare and get them signed up for VA healthcare, so they're not paying premiums for healthcare. They can save some money that way.
Yeah, thank you. Now, does discharge status matter when a veteran is seeking VA benefits or health care?
Yes, a veteran needs to have a discharge that's other than dishonorable. If there's a question about a discharge, rather than just the veteran deciding that, no, I'm not qualified, I try to get a look at their discharge. And sometimes especially like with the VA hospitals, they'll do a review and they'll make a determination whether they feel the discharge is dishonorable or not. Sometimes veterans think they have a dishonorable discharge when in fact they don't. Another thing that I do is I assist veterans with asking for an upgrade to their discharge. And we haven't had a lot of successes there, but we've tried really hard. We did get one person upgraded though, and he now has VA healthcare when he didn't have it before.
That was actually going to be my next question. So thank you for going ahead and answering that, the upgrades to the discharge status. So thank you for answering that. So the last question that I have for you, Chris, what is the best way for a veteran to get in contact with you in your office?
The best way for them to contact us is by telephone. We ask that they just leave a message, and we always call back. We don't ignore phone calls. We always call back. And our number is 608-297-3182 or 3187. There's two people in my office. I have a part-time person that works along with me. Her name's Susan Cohn. Another option is for them to email me. That would be kbergh@co.marquette.wi.us. And once again, I always reply to emails when I get an email message. And the biggest thing I ask is, when you call and leave a message or you send an email message, tell me what what you're interested in, so that I can be better prepared when I call you back. Otherwise, what you do is you add another phone call or email message just for me to find out what you're looking at. But I love working with the folks around here. It's great.
Great. And I'm sure with you being from the county, that kind of gives you a more of a sense of pride about the veterans that are in your county, because you're one of them.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of times people will be speaking with me and they know friends and relatives of mine from when I was growing up. And they say, oh, you know him too. Yeah. Well, it's really nice because it's easier for them to relate with me. They feel more comfortable talking to me.
Yeah. And I would also think also that, with you being from the county, you kind of have that, as we say in peer support, that lived experience about being there, going off to the military and living your life and doing your things and coming back to the county and being able to have your benefits and the things that you take advantage of at the VA. So I'm sure that kind of just gives it that personal touch and that lived experience as well.
Yes, it does, in fact.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us, and you have a great evening.
Okay. And I appreciate the time that you gave me.
Thank you.
All right, bye.